Fellows, listen up. A new study says it's actually healthy to stare at a woman's breasts. 500 men participated in the German study. Half of them were told to refrain from looking at a woman's breast for 5 years. The others were told to ogle them daily. The study found out that the men who stared at breasts more often showed lower rates of heart problems, a lower resting heart rate, and lower blood pressure. The authors of the study recommend that men stare at breasts for 10 minutes a day.
Today's a sexually charged YouTube day, so we gotta make a 10-minute video to make sure my viewers don't get cancer. So we gotta talk for 10 minutes. So let's talk. Do we have to say anything? Okay. Should we? Okay, I don't know. This is up to you. This is a boobs episode. It would be so funny if I can tell them about. I don't have scars on the sleeve of my stomach. If I can? Okay, yo, this is hilarious. This is fucking hilarious. Alright, I gotta get it in detail. Alright. When you showed me this stuff, it was the first week we met. Okay. The first week we met in February 2013. Yeah.
No. When you came here in May.
Oh, you told me in your Ekaterinburg.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you okay.
I didn't tell you that. Like, you heard your own.
No, you showed me. You showed me.
I showed you the.
Yeah, you said, look what it does. Yeah, why else would you have said that for no reason? Exactly. So anyway, I forgot when it was, but apparently, according to her, she has better memory. It was in May of 2012. 13. Yeah. So we were talking and stuff. You know how I'm an open guy, so of course I said, you know, you have very nice breasts, you know, how'd you do it and stuff like that. And basically 2 things she ended up telling me was like, you know, oh, it's so hard for me to sleep on my stomach, you know, it's annoying for me to sleep on my stomach, you know, it's hard. And I was like, and this stuff was turning me on for some reason. And then she's like, you know, and I even have scars, and like, you look, there's like scars from her bra because.
Not the scars, just like
an imprint on her shoulder because her bra is so fucking heavy because of what's in it or whatever. And so then like, what, 8 months passed, we're on a train and we're like sleeping on the train. This kind of train where we have a...
Sorry for interrupting you. Like, you made a video about it. Like, you was talking to Mila or whatever.
Oh yes! And I made a video about it telling Mila and all of you guys about what you told me, okay? So now I go to the train? Okay, so we were on a train. And it was one of those trains with coupe. I made a video about it. It has beds. And we were trying to sleep on one bed, you know, whatever. It's more cozy that way. And so I'm like falling asleep. My eyes are just falling. I'm dozing off. And for some reason, out of nowhere, we didn't say anything to each other for like 5 minutes. Out of nowhere, she decides to reveal these 2 secrets to me. She goes, I can sleep on my stomach and I don't have scars. And I'm like, what the fuck? And like for 20 minutes, I'm thinking like, was that a dream or... should I fall asleep? I was like, what the fuck? Because honestly, it turned me on so much that I thought she couldn't sleep on her stomach, and it turned me on so much that I thought she had scars. Now I know that she can sleep on her stomach and she doesn't have scars. For some reason my brain thinks your boobs aren't big anymore. That's how my brain sees it. You can sleep on your stomach. You lied to me. And you don't have scars. What the hell is that?
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I couldn't say that.
You just really hurt my
It's just your imagination. Like,
you just hurt my feelings.
It was hard for me to sleep on my stomach, but no, I like it. Just I usually sleep on my stomach.
It should be more comfortable that way.
But it is, yeah.
More comfortable.
I don't know how it is without. I don't remember.
It's hard for me to sleep on. It's hard for me to sleep on my stomach too.
Too bad.
Sorry. Anyway, what else do we want to add to this conversation? They gotta get their 10 minutes. They gotta get their 10 minutes. We're not there yet. Let's talk about something funny. No one understands our sense of humor. Nobody does. Like whenever we start laughing and telling people about our jokes, they all leave. It happened last night again. We were laughing, telling people about what we think are funny, and they all like, yeah, okay, so we're gonna go, and everyone laughs. This is what always happens. Because we laugh a lot, and usually at things other people don't laugh at, especially in Russia. The sense of humor is very different. There's one thing I learned about Russia is that you guys don't like abortion jokes. Like you can't make jokes about abortion and stuff like that. Like, it's off limits. Where I'm from, especially black comedy, yo, if you guys know Corey Holcomb, abortion jokes are hilarious. But I can't tell those jokes here because they'll kick my ass. But other than that, me and her, we have a very similar sense of humor. And whenever we're together, you will definitely know where we are because you will hear us laughing. And we have our own language. We develop our own language very quickly. You're still cool? The only one who knows. Just play. We're the only, and all the cameras too. We have our own language, and other people just don't understand it. You know. Oh, you just slipped.
We are also very classy.
And we get classy.
Very classy.
Pinky up on your clock. Very classy. And these things that only we have, and a lot of people don't understand it. And like I told her, I said, you know, we have different lifestyles. So unfortunately, soon we know we're going to have to leave each other because she has to be a stewardess, so she's always flying around. And I got like 4, maybe 5 more cities to go to. Then I want to go home. You know, I want to go back to America. And then hopefully you come in September, like you wanted to. And you know, so we kind of have to spend all the time together that we can. You know, my lifestyle's kind of difficult. Like I made a video about it. You know, I gotta go here, there, and like you can only get so close before you know you have to leave. And that kind of sucks. That's kind of one thing people don't notice. And yeah, kind of how and why me and my first girlfriend broke up. So it's just it's a difficult part of the business. So yeah, we're almost there. Like 3 more minutes. Anything you want to add? No? No. Did I tell him about the interviewer? Yeah, I did tell him about the interviewer who looked like my ex. Anything else? The 4th interview. Those people. What happened? How did you see the 4th interviewers? Like, I had 4 interviews on my first day here. I'm all over the news in this bitch. The 4th interview is kind of just like broke in, unannounced. You remember the 4th one?
I can't find it.
You can't, but do you remember the incident? Like, did you see them coming in?
Yeah, I did.
Did you?
They didn't call us in advance, you know. We didn't know they were coming. Like,
They made
how did they know you were coming? Like,
what do you mean?
Okay. I know.
I try to tell people, this is one thing people never understand. People don't listen to me. And if anyone learned this lesson, I don't want to give any names, but it's the last person you were seeing in my videos. People don't fucking listen to me. I say this one main important thing that I say to people. You have to be careful with me because anything I do will be exaggerated. Some things are ignored, but some other things are exaggerated and it's put everywhere. Trust me on this. And this is one thing I told her. It was after she did it, I said, don't put the address of where I'm going to be. No one should have the address unless they paid for it. Sure enough, people knew where I was going to be. Breaking in, putting microphones on me and camera on people's faces. It was crazy. You know, it was crazy. You know, I'm not trying to say I'm Mr. Cool, but motherfuckers are interested. And they're not only interested because they like me. A lot of them don't like me. That's why they're interested. They want to make me look bad. They want to this, and that. But, you know, it's like, it's hard to explain when you're not a celebrity, but you're just popular. Like, it's like an imbalance. It's hard to explain. Like, what is that called? You know, like, what is that? Like, when you're
Popular.
just popular, well-known,
Popular,
something.
yeah.
It's just like somewhere in the middle. So a lot of people, especially when you get close, to see you as some guy. But to a lot of people out there who hear you in Gossip Girl, you in Spider-Man, you've been all over Russia and all this stuff, you're a black American, they're just dying to see you. You're like one of the biggest people in their lives. You know, they'll draw pictures of me, they'll send me gifts, they'll send me presents, they'll hang out with me after class, they cry when I leave. Like, to some people, I'm just a normal person, but to other people, I'm a much bigger person than a normal person, whether it's good or bad. So I have to be careful, especially because I'm not Russian. You know, I have to be very, very careful here. Am I being careful? I think so.
No.
I'm not. When it comes to the women thing, I'm definitely not. But other than that, you know, hey. And, you know, a lot of
Russian people like you mostly.
Mostly, I would say that. I would honestly say Russian people like me mostly. But I would say that the people who don't like me, besides the racist people, I would say the people who don't like me are a lot of teachers. Yes. A lot of teachers don't like me.
I noticed that, yeah.
And I know why. A lot of teachers don't like me because, you know, they went to the university, they studied in college for like 4 years, get their teaching degree, and they don't get paid that much and all that stuff. Then you got some guy who's never been in a university or college learning some education or none of that. Just come here and just start destroying them.
You know, I did.
What?
I learned the education and that stuff at the university.
Well, anyway, you're
I don't
great.
hate you.
You don't hate me. I don't want to tell your business, but I saw how much money you made yesterday for like 4 hours. So you don't hate me at all. I wish I was making your money. That's crazy.
No.
But can I get into business when I go to New York? You can help me get into business?
Get in business.
This girl is a businesswoman. This girl is a businesswoman. Trust me. If you only knew how easy it was for her to do, okay, I'd marry you. I'll marry you if you keep that job. Oh my God. But anyway, I guess that's it. They had their 10 minutes. You shouldn't have cancer. Watch this video once a day. This is your prescription. Watch this video once a day. Keep your hands to yourself, or at least watch them afterward. And I guess that's really it.
You finally made it. You finally made this video.
Yes, I finally made it. 10 minutes. Because when I saw that video, first thing I thought was, no wonder I feel so much better. Oh yeah. I feel so much better.
I didn't see his face when he was telling me, like, you should, you have to. You're like, I have an idea, I have a great idea for you.
I was happy.
Yeah.
Who else am I going to think of when they say looking at boobs make you healthy? Doctors. You have to trust doctors sometimes. You know, doctors want to just give you a prescription and shit, you know, and want that money. But most of all, you know, they do save lives. Because if not, you know, the average age of which someone dies raises every fucking 10 years and whatever. So I'm pretty sure they're doing a pretty decent job. And that's really it. I'm getting tired now. This is all the videos I need for today. And anything else we missed yesterday happened? I think that's it.
So much.
Oh, and I gotta make a video about Superman. About my homie Superman. I'll do that video separately. Like, he's my... There's 2 people here that I'm crazy about. It's Superman and my first homie Sergey. These 2 guys are mad cool. 3. Then there's UG, my friend Evgeny from Rostov-na-Don. This dude is gangster. There's 3. There's my gangster homie. Because I hope he's watching this video. I'm gonna tell him to watch this video.
Okay, you can tell him.
I'll tell him. This girl, I'm not gonna say in love, but she finds him to be extremely sexy. But yo, that's my homie. It's all good. I don't mind, cause
that's okay. Like,
that's my homie. We're like mad close, you know.
He's attractive.
He's attractive. Maybe he is. That's my homie right there. He wants to go to America. He's into really big butts though. I'm sure he'll like you anyway. But he's into like. But he's kind of like me. You know, he likes a big butt. He likes black girls though. He's kind of like a black-white guy.
Okay.
He's very interesting. But anyway. UG, if you're watching this chick wants to holler. She's gonna holler at you once I leave.
I don't want.
But she finds you to be very attractive, and that's fine. That's cool. There's no hate in my blood.
It is really.
I
just.
Fine. So let's see which one of her. I'm not like that. I'm totally cool. But yeah, and that's really it. I kind of miss Rostov, but you know, if I do go back to Rostov, it's gonna be kind of weird. You know, cause. Situation and stuff, but anyway, I guess that's it. I've been saying that's it for the last 5 minutes. They've been looking at your boobs for 15 minutes. That's too much. Overdose now. We gotta go now. So we're out. Later. All right.